What's up, Reefers? Welcome to another episode. This is Alex Wilson, and this is Alex Pora Corals, and this is the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, I have a story that I would like to share with you guys this time, and it was back when I was ordered the water box. It was the water box Reef LX 270, and that's the one that I had chosen to get, and it was on back order for the longest time. And I had got it. However, upon getting it, and this was the one that was 6 feet long, right? 6 feet long by 2 feet tall by 30 inches deep. And so, come to find out, the aquarium was just, it was extremely heavy, probably, maybe even overbuilt. But yeah, it was extremely heavy. The bottom of it was not just one pane of glass, but two panes of glass, right? And it was 3/4 inch glass, at least. So it was really, really heavy aquarium. And, I got it here, and it was, I had planned to just, hire just some helpers, to help move it. So I was thinking 4 people. So I got 4 people at the time, and I went to, one of them didn't show up, so I had to take the place of one of the people. So anyway, it was here, and I unboxed it and everything, and, and I had suction cups as well. I had I had a whole bunch of suction cups, like 16 or 12 suction cups or something like that, just in case. And they weren't the greatest, suction cups. That seemed to slide a little bit, unless I had the glass really, really clean on it. So anyway, the point is that we tried lifting it up, and it was not a 4-person lift. It was more like a 8-person lift, and big 8 people, 8 big strong people could barely lift this aquarium, so it kind of caught me off guard, and I thought, well, I'll grab it, and then with my end, it was the one that failed first, so, I just let it down a little too quickly there onto the asphalt, and it cracked, a pretty big piece off of the front glass, the front corner right there, and so that was it. There's no way I could ever, trust that aquarium, so it was completely totaled at that point, and so, I might have been able to return the stand, got a little something back from that, but it was, they were, wasn't covered at that point, so it was a total loss, and I had to I tossed the whole damn thing, and I, ordered a smaller, that's why I wanted a little smaller system. I went with the 5 foot long, the 16 inches tall, which is the frag, 14 inches, but it would have been better at 16 inches tall. Anyway, the point is that I did find a lot better way to do that, when I went through a moving company. And the big advantage of going through a moving company is that they're insured. At least they should be, and there's a lot of them that are. So I found a really good company that works here in Southern California, and they're called Meathead Movers. Meatheads, I think it is. Anyway, they're they have these movers, and the point is, is they're pretty much like to move your furniture and everything else. So, luckily they're really good for that because they're fully insured, and they had a maximum amount of weight that they could actually move at once, so they just wanted to know, how much would it weigh, and then they could or couldn't do it, so I'm not sure about, it was hard to get the information on what the water box weighed, and I couldn't get a straight answer out of these water box, unfortunately the company, and I went with the Cade, and it was the same thing with, it was Algae Barn that was selling them, and they sent me the how much it was, how much it would weigh, but that included the stand, like how much it weighed for, I think for it was like the shipping weight. But anyway, I was able to contact Cade directly, and they told me how much it weighed, and so it was way under what the maximum amount of the movers would be able to move, and they were saying, oh yeah, that they could do it, move it in with just 2 people, And I said, oh no, I'm paying for, the moving service. I'll be more than willing to pay, for however much it, twice as much for it to be, or whatever, to have 4 people move instead of 2. This way it'd be much more of a safe move, moving it through, with the 4 movers. So, I went ahead and did that, and in retrospect, with the weight, I could have easily have done, I could have gotten a 2 feet tall, 24-inch tall aquarium. So, I would have, in retrospect, would have preferred that, but, maybe even, the 6 foot long, but, like I had, probably, would have been doable. So the point is that, I got these guys, and they were a little too quick for me because, there was 4 of them, but yeah, then 2 of them were a little too anxious, and they went ahead and grabbed it and started moving it just with the 2 of them, and while the other one just looked and and were giving me verbal support. So they were. Next time I'd get them to slow down a little bit better, and use the 4 for, anyway, make a long story short, they got it in where I wanted to get it in, right, and that was right here in the living room. So it's right here. Let's see. Yeah, so this is the 5 foot long Cade that I went with, and I explained it before that it's it would have been better. It's 2 feet, worth 24 inches worth of aquarium, and then 4 inches back of overflow in the automatic top off reservoir there. So, and, so it would have been better off. But anyway, they put it there. There it is. It was insured. So that was definitely the way to do it, And this, the glass stand, at least the doors on the stands are glass, so that's not the best. However, the stand is aluminum, an aluminum stand, so that's one of the main reasons why I chose the Cade aquarium. So, and the thing is with the stand on this one, it was completely assembled with the sump in it and everything, so that made it nice. So they sat it down there, it was probably just about as heavy as the aquarium, the stand with the sump in it. I could have removed the sump, but they said they moved it real quick, so, I could have remove the sump, put the stand in position, and then put the sump in. Anyway, so it was ready to go. They put it there. They put the stand, the aquarium right on it, and it was ready to go. And I just had to do the plumbing on it, and it was all really easy, quick connect plumbing on it, of course. So, and no problems there. I put the Ecotech pump on it, so it's good. And the drain, it's like a 2. With the ball with the typical valve and everything, so it's good there. So anyway, quick update on system here. Check it out. It's full of brown algae still here. And check it out. Elegant's doing okay. Got this Goniastrius open pretty good right there. Tentacles out, ready to eat. And candy cane's looking okay right there. Same as the Duncan. Goniopora is chronically closed, so that's not good. And I got the branching Hydnophora right here. It's looking the same. It's kind of hanging on, I would say. And the clam, I removed the algae off the side of it, the macroalgae, so it's doing good. I think it's doing good. So the Stylophora and the other small polyp corals over here, though, are chronically closed. So I think it has to do with a lot of this die off at the brown, a little bit of the brown algae die off recently. So hopefully they'll bounce back. Anyway, let's check out the quarantine aquarium here. And here it is. So check it out. Got the bubbles looking okay. Cordia Garden, Discosomas are looking good. Get a close up. Got those are the red Discosomas there, and then I have one of the red with blue spots. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then I got a purple Discosoma there, or blue Discosoma called. And so we got my Recordias, green Recordia, blue Recordia, another blue one. There's an orange one, like orange and blue. And then there's a green one. It's right here. Get a close up of them. Hopefully they'll attach. This guy's not attached. A couple of them are unattached. That one, and there's the. This is the orange one, but I think it got covered up by the blue one right now. So, everything else is looking okay though. Let's see, check it out. So yeah, same thing. Have the green slimer looks like he's doing okay there. However, you know the Goniopora there in the middle still chronically closed. So I don't know if I want to just let him continue to deteriorate with the hope that he might bounce back at some point, or if I might just take him out because he might be poisoning the water. I think I'm just gonna leave him in for now. And yeah, so here's the green slimer. His polyps are out and it's looking okay. And Goniopora, I see, definitely has some dieback there. Some spots on them. So, and the red one here is opening up just a little bit. And same thing with this red one over here. And two small frags in the middle. Clams are looking good. Eupulpus. You can see it all the way inside of the gills right there. And you see the shadow from the camera. And the two gold maximas doing okay, I think. And the blue squamosa. So the Stylophora today is closed. So well, let's say it has been for the last couple days. So we're kind of worried about him, especially because on the top here he's got some little bit of algae growing on his tips there. So that's not a good sign. That it's definitely not getting the pulp extension, and bad sign on the algae. So hopefully it'll come back. Keep an eye on him. The meat coral's doing good. Heliofungia is definitely looking crazy. Looks like a huge green anemone over here. And as well as my purple rhodactis. Well, orange rhodactis right here in the middle. The orange rhodactis. Get a close up. And there's one Discosoma green Discosoma right there. And I have two more fuzzy rhodactis right there. And then the purple Rhodactis. And there's a nice piece there, the purple one. It's has a whole bunch of coralline algae on it. And it has some, like, I think they're called glass sponges on the back. So, yep. Yeah, oh yeah, there's also a finger leather right there in the middle. So hopefully it'll perk up there and give them a little bit of shade. But it hasn't opened up too much there recently, but. And then I have the Australian live rock. I'm gonna get a shot of that. And so yeah, you know, it's got the white, you know, like it's like of the rot, like white rot. I don't know if it's hydrogen sulfide like bacteria, but yeah, you know, those parietes there, you know, they're rotting in here. So that and a whole bunch of other stuff, you know, who knows what else is on here. So I saw some all kinds of, like, I think it was some like clams in there, you know, they were inside of the rock, like boring clams. And then there was like some like sea slugs and who knows what else in there that's rotting out. So hopefully, you know, after 2.5 months, they'll be ready to put them in a display. So yep, okay guys, that's it for the update. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Happy reefing. Bye.